Hello everyone, my name is Hopskip and welcome back to more Honkai StarRail. Now I'm recording this like right after the last episode. I don't really want to I haven't even moved. I don't really want to procrastinate. I just want to continue with the story, so we're gonna immediately go to wherever this is.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
Okay. Okay.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
This is a very big area.
Time for an overhaul.
Wait.
You'll pay for this.
You won't get away.
Naughty child.
I'm on guard.
Oh, come on, really gonna do that, bitch?
You won't get away.
This should hopefully
Lance ablaze.
kill them.
Lance forward.
There we go. Oh yeah, I also, actually, I forgot to mention this last episode. I got E1 of the Trailblazer, so that helps a lot. This is gonna be locked, isn't it? This is gonna be locked.
So strange. Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
Yeah, that's what
I
I
don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch.
I don't know about
There's
that.
no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
I don't know, maybe she locked it just so she didn't escape or anything. Even though Captain's gonna escape, there's no way she's not going
Here
to. Like, this isn't gonna work, is it?
Ugh, the Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Chinchilla for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Jingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Okay. Now we're doing this again. Alright. Okay, then do that. Dazed doors.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
What the heck is that?
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Come on, March, we gotta really hold on, what the heck is that? Upon receiving a killing blow, the disciples sanctum then turn alchemist deal damage one time to target. Oh, and of course, I don't have.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Damn it.
I have something for you. That'll take nap time. I'm on guard.
Ow. Okay, that's what they do. So they don't revive, they just explode.
You won't get away.
Okay, this is
Your
it.
turn.
That wasn't that bad.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, yeah, I'll explore on my own time. Right now, I want to go do the story. This looks very ominous. Oh, there she is. There she is.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
That's literally just like the floor is made of floor type of thing.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
Okay.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
I wonder what... Okay, so this
They
is...
say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
And Noose is one... He's the one made by the Genius Society, right? Yes, they're computers, that's what they are.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
But I
Besides,
guess-
ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose.
I mean, how would you know?
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The
Is that her
Master
actual
Diviner
name
should
is?
be waiting.
Oh god, why do I feel like this is gonna be a boss fight? Why do I feel... No, he's here
Diviner
too.
Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen,
Okay.
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fu Shen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
Oh, I see what he's trying to do.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you?
Yeah, or whatever.
Look, help has just arrived.
Oh god, what I thought you said.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Okay.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here.
Okay, so let's see.
Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
It just seems like she just wants to play games all day.
It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the general said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
I mean, we don't have anything else to do.
Very
so-
well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Okay.
Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Xing
Thanks for
Shui
the
will
wishes.
accompany you.
So I guess we gotta go down that
She'll
way.
be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits,
Just kill him. Just kill him.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Okay. Just-
what? Which magic word?
Oh god, we're not doing this, are we?
The universal one?
Oh. Please.
I hate it.
Good enough.
Why are we like this? Why are we so what the heck is this? Shifting screen. How's this lit? Okay. No, I'm just gonna go.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Okay, so I gotta put that one there and then over here. Okay, that was pretty easy.
That should do it.
Yeah, that's the first one.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
That makes no sense.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Okay, you're just gonna admit that. Okay. Okay, so is there... Okay, so there's probably gonna be 4 of them? Maybe 3, 4? I don't know how many there are. You know, let's go do this one first. Oh, I need to prepare it. Okay. Oh god, okay, how the hell do I do this? Okay, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I did it. Okay. It was a little bit confusing because I'm too hard to figure out.
This must be the Karma terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Oh god, okay. So here's that. Actually, wait, no. I think I would need to do it the opposite way. I don't get this at all. Okay. That's not supposed to be. Okay, that's definitely not how you do that. Okay. This is- This one is so confusing. What the heck am I supposed to do? What? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the bottom part. Okay, so maybe I need to like do this. That's. Is there a way to reset this? Like, there we go. Actually. Oh, that's definitely not it. How? Okay, so now I have that. That's also not. Oh wait, there's more up here, actually. So what if I do that? That. And then that. Is that not it? How is that not it? That's literally, how is that not it? What the heck am I missing? How is that not it? That's literally it. What? Yeah, it goes that, it goes up, it goes. What, does it want me to do it from the other side? Is that what it wants? What does it want from me? I don't understand. I don't understand what the game wants from me. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's so dumb. It has to be the same direction. Okay.
Done. Next.
Okay, that's kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. Whatever, game, have it your way. Okay. Oh god, not again. Okay. Okay, that one was pretty easy, actually. Oh god, there's another one of those things. I fought that thing before. Oh god.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the C and Joe. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
I feel like we're gonna
We're
fight
here
it.
by order of the Master Diviner to restart.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Okay, we're doing this already.
There we go. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Perhaps you still think I'm the one that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This battle is unavoidable.
Why are you?
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this because I have a rail.
Lance at the ready. Naughty child. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of
Yeah, if I don't do this, I'm just gonna change to my other team.
Time for a shot.
God.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Why her? He literally just keep
You'll pay for this.
picking the exact wrong one to pick.
Lend me your strength.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of
Nice
I didn't know she
teamwork.
could just
We've entered the
bust.
storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Troublesome.
Yeah, it's not like it.
Troublesome.
So, you don't have the rail. You're not even just lose.
Time for an overhaul.
This battle.
Naughty child.
Okay, man, I'm...
Just a little something. Think nothing of Nice teamwork.
I just need to not die.
I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens,
not
and
die.
I'm no exception.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Time for an overhaul. I'm on guard.
Let's go, okay.
One step closer to the stars.
Okay, I did not expect to win that.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn. The spatial terminal.
What does that even mean? Okay.
They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space.
Okay, so I gotta remember that I actually
You
have to...
probably could have guessed that.
Is it? It's sound in the game, or is that from outside? What the hell? What the... Okay, this one should be really easy. Can I just do that? Wait, no, not there. I mean, like here. There we go. That was pretty easy. I think it's in the game, but I can't really tell. I keep hearing like cricket sounds, but I think it's just in the game.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated.
Okay, I was only 30.
Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
I mean, I said it's usually roll 3 is sus. Alright, what do you got for me?
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts.
I guess
Are
I'll
you
give-
ready?
Yeah, sure, I guess I don't really have a choice. Just...
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Hold on. Why did... No, I know those eyes. She doesn't have those eyes usually. What is... Okay, I'm so sorry.
I have
What's
no
happening?
interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience.
Is this like fake Kafka or something? What the heck is
The
this?
Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Dude, it's so weird to see her with pupils. What the heck is happening?
Then please, Master Diviner, Witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
Oh god, what the heck's happening to these?
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
Yeah, what happened? I wanna know.
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you.
What?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
Yeah, just tell me what's happening. I don't know.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish.
What do you mean? You literally... Okay.
I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka
Are you
yourself.
sure this is a good idea? Okay, that was a bit weird. Okay, I don't like this floating. This is a little... Is she even the real Kafka? I mean...
Hi.
don't look
You
like that.
haven't changed a bit.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Yeah, don't like...
Fine if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Yeah, who the... Yeah, what the-
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
I don't trust you.
Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
I don't trust
Diviner
you. I feel
Fu
like
was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Yeah, because you're just like... You lie about everything.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact.
Why are you here? What do you...
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
Kafka, I hate you.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Do you want to call him Blade?
We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
But why? What's the point? What's the point?
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
I don't like seeing your eyes. That just makes me
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
But like, I hate this. This is so...
Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
I don't mean I hate this or maybe I mean it's bad. I mean I hate this as in like there's like this feeling of dread.
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities, and knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
I see.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Well, how about we just don't do
Proportions
this?
that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
I hate this. She's like auto god. It's just like she just tries to manipulate everything.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Okay, what's this gonna be? At the other end, is this gonna be Fu or is this gonna be Dan?
Hey, Luocha! You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Aren't they basically just God?
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Because I want more power.
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaosha the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Okay.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Just tell me what's
Oh,
in the-
this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
Are you good, Dan? What are you...
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. And it's our way of saying goodbye.
Okay, who's in there? That's
The
what I want to know.
Foxians and the
Who's in there?
Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
The heck is that?
As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Guess that's what I would buy.
My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Aren't they literally dragon people? I don't know. I'll go with this one? Maybe? I don't know which
What
one's
do you
right.
know? Silent but deadly. Speak.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Why are you saying it like that, please?
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
That's kind of sad.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Why'd you look at the coffin when you said that? What's in...
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Just please tell me what it is.
Yes.
A friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand.
You're very suspicious. I don't
Let's
trust
leave
you.
it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Ah, god damn it, I can't. God damn it, I can't choose, dude. Didn't do it. I mean, I guess somebody says he's not out yet, but still.
Was that the wind?
Okay, that was that. The right thing to do, we know it's fine.
Fighting is meaningless.
Scared of this thing.
I'll stop.
Ow. Ow, my hurt.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Okay.
I've no interest in.
Let me through. Dodge this.
Nothing is weak to him.
Bloom. Repay. Eternal state. Dead return!
Want to see what I can do?
I guess we just kind of hold it. Let's get to let's get to I mean, there's no way he's gonna, like, just get rid of the combo because he literally uses it in
Aura
combat.
struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Oh, who the heck is that? Who the heck is that? Look, I don't recognize her at all, and I've never seen her
Silent
before.
but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
Like, let's not do this.
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Who the heck is that?
Fighting is meaningless.
Sorry for the word cut. I really needed to use the bathroom.
Take this! Shape and rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Come on.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This is what hard because I have nothing to break it with.
Let me through!
This is
Dodge
good.
this!
I want my team to heal. Just I need to heal.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay, there we go. Okay, who the heck is this?
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
I'll go with no.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought...
My motor is broken.
Wait, did she?
I can't move.
Did she say puppet? What the?
You a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry.
Is that what I think it looks
If I'd
like?
known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably...
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Okay, so she's a cyborg.
Don't
What?
worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
What the heck is he doing?
Huh. Curious.
Okay, it is Villium. It literally looks like Villium. That's
How?
literally-
Oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Yeah, he is so sensitive.
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
Okay, I like her. I want her.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
That's Blade, isn't it?
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
What do you mean?
Come with me.
Lisa, okay, this might be an extra long episode, but I want to know what the heck is happening.
I've never seen anything like it.
The heck is that? Meanwhile, okay.
You know, even eons
Oh,
can
go
be
back to
killed.
this. Okay.
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
What do you want? What's your...
I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
I don't understand you. I don't understand you.
Ron the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated, by Sheepe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance.
Okay.
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Yeah, why?
As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshi and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Eon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death, the Ambrosial Arbor.
That's the bar, isn't it?
But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the Hunt in pursuit of Yaoshi, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
I still feel like you're not. I still feel like you're not the real Gekko because you have pupils like that.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Yeah, why are you telling me this?
Hold on. Any minute. It's begun.
Oh. Thanks. Not the tree. Okay. Oh, okay.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Where the heck are they going? Oh, you...
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Okay, we're doing this. Alright, we're just doing this. Okay. Okay, this might be a very long episode, but I wanna keep going. I wanna see what the heck is gonna happen. Oh, there's a continue.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingxue showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the Ambrosial Arbor grow?
Yes. The Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Is this door gonna open? I'm just kidding. Okay, there's a Cloud Knight. Hopefully we don't have to fight them. Where are they over here? Okay, they are. They do seem weird.
0.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The matrix of prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle.
What do you mean? It makes no sense to me.
I
don't
agree there is a
understand
hostile external force at work on the Lofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Lofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
Oh god, it's gonna be Lucha, isn't it? But I have a feeling it's gonna be him.
Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
Because they said he was working with the abundance.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Cienjo has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Lofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me.
Yeah, I don't understand everything.
Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Cienjo and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial...
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
Okay.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
Because they would probably just die.
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control, and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
Yeah, I guess so.
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General.
Okay.
Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Lofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Cienjo comes before its rules and regulations. All the more so in times of crisis.
I mean, there's no point of rules if everyone's just dead.
As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure, Lady Fu. I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Dell.
Under my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood.
I'm so excited.
As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Okay. It's received.
This is no order, honored guests. I'm merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh gosh, she's probably like, are you
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Okay, I'll do this and I'll end the episode.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
Yeah, I guess so when we're dealing with...
I had long anticipated it.
But...
Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
Yeah, it feels like everyone is like thinking like 5D chess.
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor.
I mean, I don't know about innocence, but aesthetically here would be good.
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared.
Oh, God.
To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
Okay. General.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe.
I mean, it's fine. We're
The
strong enough,
star
right?
skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
Is this actually going to be the end of this? There's no way it's actually going to be the end of the story, is it?
101010.
So I thought that it wasn't fully completed yet. Yeah, what's here?
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Wait! Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
Also, probably everything.
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner.
I'm sure we'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for this this episode of Honkai StarRail, guys. I guess that next episode is probably going to be the last episode of the story. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. It's probably gonna be the last episode of the story, but then we'll have other stuff to do as well. But yeah, it's gonna be about it for this episode. If you the story is really heating up, I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you guys are too. And if you like the video, maybe hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and if not, that's fine as well. And I will see you in the next video.